So the most common question I got during my live stream tonight when I was playing the new grounded public test server for the Into the Woods update was, how do I join the public test server? I answered probably 20 or 30 people, which is fine because I know a lot of people were eager to get into it. So because I had so many people asking it, and because it'll probably come up when the next public test server comes out, what I'm going to do is create a short video today that will show you how to opt into the public test server for grounded so you can play the new content right now while the public test server is open, and in any future public test servers that come out. And it won't matter whether you're playing on Xbox, whether you're playing on PC, either through Windows, or you're playing through Steam. We're going to cover all the bases. So we're first going to start off with Xbox and PC because that's probably where most of the players are playing through. Now, this will apply whether you're playing it through Game Pass or whether you just bought it through the Windows Store, or you bought it on Xbox through the Windows. So what you're going to have to do first, if you don't already have the Xbox Insider Hub, you're going to open up the Microsoft Store, either on your PC or on your console. You're going to type in Xbox Insider, and it's going to come up Xbox Insider Hub. What you're going to do is you're going to download this. I'm already in it, so it says open. You're going to download this, sign up for it. I can't remember exactly what the process is, but you're going to have to sign up for it. Now, one thing to note right here, if you are playing on a shared account or if you're playing on a child account, more likely than not, you're going to have whoever owns the account. Like if you're playing on Game Pass through Game Share, or you're playing on Xbox through Game Share, whoever actually owns the game or whoever actually owns the Game Pass is going to have to opt into it so you can opt into it. And I'm not sure actually if you're game sharing, if you'd actually get into the public test server. So you'll have to let me know about that in the comments down below. But I did have a couple people saying that they were having issues with it. So I know the Xbox Insider Hub might have child restrictions on it. So you might have to have whoever your parent or guardian is that controls your account might have to go in and approve some stuff. But let's assume that you can actually get into it, download it, and sign up for it. That's all you're going to do. And then we're going to take you over to this other screen. So when you access the Xbox Insider app, whether it's on your console or on PC, it should look similar to this. You're going to go down. It's going to take you to the announcement page. You're going to go down to previews. You're going to see grounded over here on the left. It's going to say grounded public test. You're going to click it. You're going to click join. It's going to say all this information. Just hit continue. And then it should opt me into it. And it'll say pending. So that's going to opt me into it. It's going to have to download. So what's going to end up happening is when I downloaded this tonight, I had to actually uninstall the game completely and then reinstall it for it to take the public test server, because when I opted into it, it didn't recognize it, and it was still showing version 0.11.6. It should show version 0.12. something if you're in, and it'll say rel public test or something like that after it in the top right corner. So if yours doesn't just automatically update, then you might have to completely uninstall and reinstall the game. Don't worry, you will not lose any of your saves or any of your progress, and that'll take care of that. So a couple of things before we get to the Steam version, how to do it on Steam, because this applies to everybody. If you opt into the public test, when you are playing a world in the public test, whether it's, you can continue your old saves, you can start a new save. Doesn't matter. No matter what you do, if you play any save, new or old, in the public test server, you cannot opt out of the public test server and go back and play it on the previous version. You're only going to be able to play other saves that you didn't open in the public test server, or new saves if you do that. So honestly, I would recommend, if you're going to opt into the public test server, to just commit to it, because it's going to be like a 2-week period. When the full update releases in early February, like the first week of February is when it's supposed to come out. It should be 2 weeks it should be around February 2nd. When the full release comes out, you'll be able to play all your saves and everything will be ported over perfectly fine. If you do want to opt out of it, I don't know why it's taking so long here. It'll say manage. You basically hit manage and then just hit leave the preview, and then it'll take you out of it. So if you want to do that, you can do that. So that's how that basically covers all the bases. So like I said, make sure. So there you go. It's like this. So if I hit play now, it's probably not going to be the right version. I'm going to have to uninstall and reinstall the game, which is fine because it only takes a minute. Now let's head over to Steam. So if you're on Steam, it's going to be a similar process. You're going to have grounded in your library here. It's just going to say grounded. What you're going to do is you're going to right click. You're going to hit properties. You're going to go over here to betas. Right now it should default. It should be at none. What you're going to do is you're going to pick public test from the drop down here, and you're going to see it's updating. So on Steam, it's much simpler. It's going to update it. The game will fully re-download the game and update it, and it should take you right into the public test server. Similar process if you want to opt out of it for whatever reason. You basically just go into the same way. So you would right click, do properties, click beta, and then click none, and it will take you out of the public test server and put you back into the current version. So that should cover all the questions. Hopefully this answers any questions of what you need to do. Like I said, there could be some situations with game sharing. I'm not sure how that works because I own my own Game Pass, and I know my kids have been able to get into the public test servers in the past, but they do have their own Game Pass accounts. They're not sharing with me, so there might be an issue with that. I think I might have had to approve one of them when they went into it because of age restrictions or whatever. So there could be some quirks like that, but overall it should be a pretty simple process. You should be able to get right into the game, maybe just take a few minutes to update it or re-download it, and then you should be right in doing the new content. So hopefully this answers all your questions. If it did, make sure to hit the like button and consider subscribing for more videos like this. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.